Hello everyone, I'm back for another video. Now today we are back in ACC single player, and today, as you can see, we are starting a championship, and it's just not any kind of championship, it's a custom championship, which I had an idea of racing this thing, this beauty, as Jack, who made this livery to me a few days ago. Big thanks to him. And because it's a replica of Absolute Racing car that races in Lampen GT Asia, so I thought it would be a good idea to put this thing into the Europe race as well and start a custom championship in this thing. Basically, I'm going to remake the 2019 championship, apart from Circuit Zelda, which is only raced in 2019, and I'm basically going to follow the format of the real race. So Monza is going to be 3 hours, and Brands Hatch is going to be a sprint race. Silverstone is going to be 3 hours, Paul Ricard 6 hours, and etc. etc. So it's basically going to be like the real championship, apart from the weather, because I can't put it in real weather when you assign a custom championship. So I'm basically going to do it like what you do in Formula 1 game, or yeah, something like that. So without any further ado, let's start the first round of our championship. Now, Monza, it's a 3-hour endurance race, but of course I'm not going to do it with 3 hours because I'm a one-man band here. So I mean, I could do it 3 hours, but it would be catastrophic for me to do the remaining race, like the 6-hour endurance. I can't be sitting in a seat for six hours, and I definitely cannot pull 24-hour stints on my own. So we're going to shorten that a little bit. So qualifying length, I'm going to put in 10 minutes, very normal, and 3 qualifying counts, like what you get in an endurance race weekend. And race length, for 1 hour race, but for 3 hours weekend, I'm going to put it in 1 hour. So maybe 6 hours race, I'm going to do it in 2 hours, and maybe for 24 hours race weekend, I'm going to put it in like 4 hours or stuff. But still, 1 hour is what we're going to do here for the 3-hour endurance race. And pit window, pit stop, I think it's going to be driver's stint, if you ask me. 20 minutes. So, round 1, Monza. The infamous 3 hour of Monza. Well, it's not really like that infamous, but you know what I mean. Oh, it's going to be rain in 7 minutes, so better hurry up. So, for anyone who doesn't know, in Lampen GT Endurance Series, you have 3 separate qualifying sessions. It doesn't work like sprint race. For sprint race, you have separate qualifying session for 2 drivers, and then the qualifying 1 will be the starting position for race 1, and the qualifying 2 will be the starting position for race 2. But for endurance race, because you don't have a second race, the starting position will depend on the overall qualifying position you've got over 3 qualifying sessions. It's basically going to take an average value out of that. But in detail how that works, I have no idea. So around the final corner we go. I'm ready to start our first ever qualifying lap in the championship season. And by the way, I've set the AI difficulty to 100, like I always do. So you really need to fight for this, indeed. Come around the final corner we go, and it's a terrible lap. 150.0. I can definitely go faster. This is not the lap that I was hoping for. So I decided to go for another lap, and it did improve my time a little bit and put me on pole position due to the rain. But I think we managed to pull that off before it starts raining, and I have no fuel. And yep, just as we cross the line, it started raining. So that's the end of our qualifying lap then. Still about 4 minutes, but nah, I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're going to do this. So let's return to garage and let's wait. So obviously, just now I got pole for the first qualifying session. So 1 check. Now on to the second one. The first qualifying seemed promising, but due to the wet weather and my lack of practice, the second and the third qualifying didn't went so well for me, and I only qualified in the middle of the field or even lower. Come on, we seem to improve massively. Where did we come out? Ah, still 19th. Oh, yeah, I think I need a bit more wet practice, but there we go then. So after combining all the results from all 3 qualifying, I've ended up starting 13th, which is not that bad, but also not the best result I can hope for. But it's not the end of the world. I start from 13th, and it's Monza you can overtake for sure. So I decided to start from that position and fight as hard as I could. So then, get ready to get going in my custom championship season. The Virtual Lampon GT 2019 is about to go on the way, and it's lights out and away we go. And we're getting a very good start indeed, passing Merla on the start. And I think we'll pass the Nissan, the Burden as well, but it's going to be very tight into turn 1. We're going to slip down the inside of the Lamborghini and the Mercedes as well. We're trying to leave in a bit of space. These AIs are always not happy about not leaving space. But up into P5 already on the start, which is brilliant progress. Well, we're going to try to catch up to the AI and possibly, let's see if we can get a podium on this run. So I made a brilliant start from P13 on the grid up into P8 after the first lap and managed to get close to Abril at front with the Mercedes and overtake him for lap 3. We're now coming very close to Abril. Now behind the slipstream of him, and we're trying to make a lunge. Into the chicane and see if we can do it.
Car on the right.
And we're going down the inside.
Clear on the right.
And up into P7 we go. So the race is going pretty well for me so far. Got past Abril and managed to make up a couple of positions during the race after a pit stop. And it's all going very normal. And seems like I will just finish at where I am until this happens. Oh, Berman's in the pits. He's gonna pit one more time. Another driver's in. I don't think I need to. Hope so. I realised that I have got just enough driver stint time to pull off the race finish, and that's massively good news. And since the AIs have left a bit of time on their hands, they will have to pit one more time. And after an hour of work, we are finally there.
Excellent job, mate. P1. What a race. Well done. Well
Well,
managed. Bring it back home.
what a dramatic turn of event. A bit unexpected, to be honest. But there you go then. P13 to P1 to race win. I was not expecting that, really. But we've made it apparently, and oh my god, that was a good one. So that's the end of the race, and I believe we made some good progress in terms of the championship. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my content, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Take care and goodbye.